Howdy, I thought I'd make a quick video about just tying in stocks into bagpipe bags. If you hear any random noises, that's my 11-year-old son being an 11-year-old boy. So anyways, just for the quick video, this is just kind of random, but it's applicable to anything. I've got a tenor drone stock made of maple, and I've got an Allen pipe bag because that's what I had handy. So notice this is star cut. Some bags just have a hole. It's just all the same. So you just stick the stock in the hole, right? And you've got to make sure you kind of get it over the lip. And I kind of like to start it up high like that. One thing you can do that's handy is to get a hose clamp and fit it around that. And this will hold the bag in place while you're tying it in. The tricky part when you have a star cut is getting all of the little tabs through there. So anyways, I like to kind of tighten it up high. And this will be too high by design. Okay. Whoops. Didn't get it tight enough before I moved it. There we go. All right, and so that will hold the bag in place. Let me redo that real quick, actually. I kind of jacked it up and pretending to be in a hurry. Okay. Well, that's the fastest I've ever gotten all the tabs on there. All right. Oops. And do be careful you don't stab your stock. Don't want to scratch up your bagpipe. Okay. Nice and tight. Okay. Now, of course, where you tie is way down here because I've put it up here. But the reason I do it up top is there's usually a taper to the stock, is you can just loosen it gradually and pull the stock through the hose clamp until you get down to where you want to tie it off. I'm getting there, so I'll be tying, the groove is here. I kind of want it up there. It's a little tricky, but you know, it's a convenient way to get it where you want it. I'm getting pretty close, maybe just a tad more. Right, so there's the groove in the stock. I'm just about there. I may go a tad more. Sure, that looks about right. Okay, as far as the cord goes, you can use whatever this white stuff is you get from pipe suppliers, or artificial sinew from Tandy Leather or whatever. I kind of made up how I do it. I just tie a regular old double knot. I don't know if there's a better way to do this or not. I'm not really a knot person, right? And so you get this little loop in the end, this little tiny loop, and then you just thread the other end through. Right? And that gives you something to tighten against. Okay, so now you have a loop that's adjustable in size, right? Because there's a little loop that you ran it through. So, you know, and you just put it over that and pull the crap out of it. All right, and that will cinch down into the groove of the stock. Okay. Now, before you go any further, on the other end, this is another tie-in cord. And so I've already got the loop on this side, and it's a little tighter to move, but it is adjustable. But on the other end of your string, what you need to do is go ahead and make a loop and just thread this loose end through. All right, there's one knot, but just thread it through a couple times. So you get like multiple knots, right? Shloop. Okay, and then you just grab the end and sort of run that up. Okay, and what you end up with is this big old fat knot on at the end. Now I've already got a big old fat knot on the one that I put on there, but okay. And so the only other thing you need, oh crap, where'd it go? Yay for being prepared. I probably dropped it on the way. All right. Just grab another one, as you need a short piece of string, okay? That's tough, okay? Can't break easily. What's my nice one? Oh well. And then what you need this for is sometimes like a screwdriver handle is handy for this. If you want to use it to pull, that way you're not pulling against your palm. All right, cinch, get that real nice and tight. Maybe do a loop, okay, but pretty early on, you're gonna grab this short piece, make a loop out of it. All right, it's not tied, it's just a loop. And you're gonna put it between that first wrap and another wrap of the string, right? And so you just go around and make sure you don't ever fold over the other string, that brown string for me. I don't ever want to accidentally pull it over back to the other side. I need it to stay, you know, flat against the bag. All right, so you just pull as tight as you can. All right, that's all you gotta do. Just keep it tight. Some people are really into making it super tight, and I don't really care. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. So, all right. I gotta use my hand now. But anyways, and you go around and around, and hopefully you did a good job of picking where to put your loop. I didn't. I'm short. Okay, but anyways, I'll just come back a wrap. No big deal. Okay, and I guess you could always make another loop if you wanted to. But anyways, thread your loose end through the loop that's sticking out, right? And then you grab the other end of your thread. And what this will do, as you see, is it has pulled. I'm going to pull the loose end of this string up under all those wraps I just did of itself using the brown string. And I kind of like to pull in the same direction. Oh my gosh. That, you know, I was wrapping. Okay, might need some pliers. Yay, junk drawer head pliers. be able to get a good enough grip on it. Ah, there we go. So, see, I have pulled this through its own wrapping. Okay, and that should hold it pretty tight. Maybe at this point, maybe is the best time to make that little knot. You could pull it all the way through. That's kind of why I have this knot here, is if I had timed it just right, there wouldn't be a whole lot of this hanging out, but it really doesn't matter because it's super tight because you were pulling on it, and it's under all of those wraps now. So, whatever. And you can trim it if you want, or make a big old knot so that it gets stuck. Sometimes, because I've got this loop here, because I pulled it under, I'll take this one and thread it through there, and then pull it back, right? I might do that with this one. Right, and so it's kind of knotted in and of itself, right? So you can try that. But anyways, it's in there, it's tight, and so take your hose clamp off, and there you go. It's tied in, not going anywhere. Chanter stocks are a whole different deal. When you're trying to tie in a chanter stock, on this Illen bag, it's the same as like on a Highland bagpipe. You've got the welt. That's the word. The welt, where the two halves are stuck together. And on this bag, it's actually a really big welt, and so I had to make really big little rolls of leather here to go on either side of the welt to sort of make it a circle as I clamp down on it. Even then, this was a real pain in the ass. I made this stock out of PVC, as you can tell, because Illen pipes need really strange sizes. But I've got some foam wrapped around this stock. In addition, I've got some putty, like you'd use to stick posters to a wall. I forget what it's called. Shoved in there, all in an attempt to make this really funkiness airtight. If you've got a Ganaway bag or something that doesn't have a welt that sticks out, it's actually, the welt is actually in line or in plane or whatever with the leather. You shouldn't have to do any of that. It should just be a nice circle that you can just tie it on normally. But if you do have a welt that sticks out like this, you'll need these little rolls of leather to help make it cylindrical, so when you tie it off, it's airtight. All right, that's my little video on tying in stocks in a pipe bag. All right, peace out.